Okay, this person says, "Hi John, why do we keep repeating the same patterns?" Whenever I hear myself saying we, talking about the royal we, I'm always a bit, like, why am I bringing everybody else into this? It's like when you hear yourself being the self-appointed spokesperson for the rest of humanity. So when you say things like, people, this is, we all think this or whatever. I always catch myself when I hear myself doing that. It's like, why am I having trouble saying it's just me? Why do I keep repeating the same patterns? Okay, I'm not saying this person is saying that, but just, I think it's a good one to look out for. Because it's so easy to look at other people, and it's very easy to see other people's unconsciousness at work and to kind of go, oh, I know what's going on there. They're doing this, that, and the other. And you're probably correct. But it's very hard for us to see our own unconsciousness. And that's what counts, our unconsciousness. That's the bit where we're working out. So, why do I keep repeating the same patterns? Well, I think there's lots of reasons, but one of the things about repeating patterns is a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? It's like it's a bit of a giveaway of like something's important to you. Something's important to me that I'm trying to get my attention about. That I keep doing the same thing again. I keep falling for the same person, type of person. I keep finding myself with the same kind of boss, if it's work. I keep having the same conversations. People keep behaving towards me in the same kind of way. Why is that? What's going on? So in my experience, it's to do with what we are working through, this question that we all have. Everybody, I've worked with thousands of people at this stage, and everybody seems to have a question about themselves that they're working out. And the question is broad. It's very broad spectrum. So it's like, am I good or am I evil? Or am I weak or am I powerful? Those kind of questions. And we don't know what the question is. We spend our whole life working through it, but we don't know what it is. Much like we go through a whole movie not knowing what the ending is going to be. And we don't want to know what the ending is going to be. Yet we spend the whole time watching the movie going, I wonder what's going to happen next. Somebody's like beside you going, I've seen it before, I can tell you, shut up, I want to watch it. We're like that with our lives. We're like, I wonder if I'm powerful. I wonder if I'm evil, whatever. And we bring in all these circumstances and events to help us with that. Now, look, I don't know if this is, true. I just know I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it in other people's lives. And I find it an empowering perspective because then I'm engaged with my life rather than all this stuff's just happening to me. Not much I can do with that. Okay. The thing to watch out for with this perspective is to not give yourself a hard time and to not let the part of you that likes to think you're a complete idiot jump onto this idea and go, why did I bring this? Why did I create this? What sort of stupid question do I have that I've created all these terrible things happen to me? That can happen very easily. You have to be gentle with yourself about it. So when you engage with your life in that kind of way, going, I wonder what my question is, I wonder what I'm trying to figure out, then the repeating patterns begin to give you a clue as to what you might be trying to figure out. So the fact that you keep being attracted to the same kind of person, the fact that it doesn't matter how many times you change job, you still end up being bullied. These kind of things help you kind of go, what might I be trying to figure out about myself here? And then the other thing about repeating patterns, or what can feel like repeating patterns, is often our issues, or the issues that we deal with in our lives, can feel like a clock face, And at 12 o'clock there's sex, at 1 o'clock there's money, at 2 o'clock there's power, 3 o'clock self-image, 4 o'clock love, and so on. We go through and we deal with all of these issues. And eventually we come back up to the top and we're at 12 again. I can't remember what 12, I said 12 was. Sex. We're back at sex again. We're like, I thought I dealt with this. I thought I figured this out. And that's understandable. And you can feel like you're going around in circles. But I think if you can see that it's not a clock face, and you take that clock face and you sort of tilt it on its side so it's flat, and you see that it's actually a spiral, and you're going deeper all the time. So you're back at sex, but you're at a deeper level. You're back at money, but you're at a deeper level. You're back at power, but you're at a deeper level. And you go around again. And you're dealing with all these themes all the time, over and over and over again. But each time you return, you're a different person. And you're more conscious. And now you're dealing with a deeper level of unconsciousness to do with this thing. So it's still disheartening, even knowing that. It's still like, oh, not this again. But if you kind of go, oh, you know, it's at a deeper level. I'm not just spinning my wheels here. I'm not just going around in circles. I am dealing with this at a deeper level. It helps a bit. It doesn't help hugely, but it does help a little bit.